tough luck loss in their opener over the weekend against Auburn, but bounced back nicely, winning the last 2 games and taking the series over number 5 Auburn. Did lose a midweek last week, Texas did. Fell to Tarleton State, their first midweek loss of the year. Saw 6-1. They're 4-1 in midweeks, Texas. 3 of those 4 wins have been run rule victories. Good crowd on hand at Schrader Park. Good weather tonight as well. Good night to take in a game. Mendoza leads it off. And the first pitch, fastball inside at 93.
And Mendoza is one of those table setters for them from Bedford, Texas. He is somebody that's going to make Kimball earn that first pitch, but don't be mistaken. He is someone that can put a charge in to his first swing as well.
The 1-0. Misses in. Matt McKendry's the home plate umpire. Charles Bussey at first. Doug Williams, legend in the game, is the second base umpire. And then Jason Millsap over at third. I remember when Charles Bussey would go by Chuck. I'm old enough to remember that.
Does that make me feel old? Because I know that too.
Kimball in a hole, and he misses away. It's 3 straight out of the zone to begin the game for Houston's right-handed freshman.
So he came on in Game 3 of the Arkansas Pine Bluff series. It was suspended. He got a 3-up, 3-down frame, and then they got a 3-run home run.
Put on the tools of ignorance for Houston for the next few weeks or so, couple of weeks. Jackson has really improved offensively. We'll talk about him a little bit more when he's on the offensive side of things. 2-2 between Kimball and Borba. Big battle. Borba spoiling some pitches. He fouls off another.
Yeah, Borba doing a really good job here of making adjustments, and this is a guy that's hit several long balls and some tape measure blasts at that, but he's also showing you that he's going to protect the plate too. He'll make you pay over it, but he's not going to let you win on the corners either.
Texas, much been made about their offensive approach from last season. Schlossnagle said, yeah, we'd run into some home runs here and there. We didn't feel like we were as competitive, though, when we weren't doing that. You know, seeing pitches, long at bats, and Troy Tulowitzki, taking the reins on that. There goes the runner again. Jam shot popped towards the Cougar dugout, and the catch is made. Is that Matt Gardner in the dugout making the catch? Riley Jackson's banged up. I wonder if he was hit on the follow-through.
Yeah, Coach Ty Whitting was real quick to come out of that top step to make sure he was okay. But take one more look at this. Watch the follow-through of the swing of Borba.
Oh, yeah.
And didn't hit by much, but obviously that back part of the cap, it just got enough. And so, of course, player safety, they're making sure he is okay. Trainer coming out for the Cougars, too, now. But head coach,
skill play, more the bounce, the ricochet off the bat. Off speed misses low and out. So Mendoza leadoff walk scored on the Becerra hit by pitch. Borba walked, he's at third. Rodriguez walked, he's at second. Bases full. Kimball trying to limit the damage. Again, lifted foul. Hasn't had that put-away pitch this frame. Texas doing a great job of battling. We saw it with Borba. Becerra gets hit on a 2-strike count. Larson here spoiling some pitches.
And you see he's trying to work away here to the lefty hitter that he's facing right now in Larson. But Larson, good job of just extending the hands right there to spoil it off.
I don't see a radar gun, and I don't see. Oh, yeah, MPA.
Foul back. Well, here's Schlossnagle and Tulowitzki in that Texas dugout. You love what you see. But the way the Longhorns have been battling against Kimball, the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Nearly 40 pitches in the first frame. Swing and a miss. Jackson taps the plate for the force. And Kimball escapes further trouble. He limits the damage to 1. The Longhorns take the early lead, 1-0. Chayton Duplantier leading it off for the Longhorns from Summer Creek High School in Humble, Texas. They only produce the finest from Humble, Texas. Duplantier offers at the pitch, trying to bunt his way on, comes up empty 0-2. Got a brother, John Duplantier, who's now with Arizona, the Diamondbacks. Pitched at Rice, just down the road. Kimball from the wind. It's downstairs. Only saw Kimball from the wind once last inning. The leadoff walk to Mendoza. You know, sometimes pitchers will go to the wind with the bases loaded or, you know, runners at third, 2 outs, stuff like that. Not the case for Kimball. He stayed in the stretch. Make of that what you will. Just misses 2-2.
We've also seen, you know, relief pitchers come on and start a clean inning and they work exclusively from the stretch because they'll tell you, hey, the most high leverage pitch or the most high intensity pitch I'll throw will come out of the stretch. I'd rather just go ahead and stay in it.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kimball. Duplantier first out of the second.
Take a look at this. You know, the strikeout stuff is there. It's about him being effective. And this one right here, able to groove a fastball low and out. There guys to get it done on the field and off. And they're right there telling you he is somebody that's had success in the classroom too.
That's a nice touch. Low and away. 1-2. Well, Becerra did start his collegiate career at Stanford. That probably set him in the right path.
Academically inclined, you mean?
Some good academics in Palo Alto. So I hear. 1-2 to Helton. That's the off speed that misses a bit outside.
Just a bit.
Flores has looked good since that leadoff hit by pitch to Cox, though.
And it was quick work, you know, 1-1, got that line out from Broussard, and then another 1-1, gets that double play. He is somebody that's attacking the zone.
Becerra got the degree at Stanford while he was there. First generation college grad. As Flores gets his first strikeout of the night, catches Helton looking for out number 2.
Take a look at this. You see, you know, set up outside and just able to groove it outside for that strike 3. Helton can do nothing but walk back to the third base dugout.
Yeah, he was looking for something off speed. Something with some movement on it. He got frozen by Flores. Of the third, Texas continues to lead 1-0. Excellent defense by Anthony Pack Jr. gunning down Jackson Lalima at the plate. And Caleb Kimball back out to the mound. After that shaky first inning with the command has been really good over the last 2. He's retired 7 in a row.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, really settled in and how he was able to close the door on the first, and he has carried the momentum into the second and the third. 13 pitches and 9 pitches as he has faced 6 batters across those last 2 frames.
Our second look at the switch hitting Adrian Rodriguez. Takes low ball 1. Look at that. 39, 13, and 9. That's one-sided, lopsided.
You really like that second and third. You just go back to that first inning and say, hey, look, this is on you. Walks, hit by pitch. That's how your pitch got so far. So for, you know, Coach Gardner, you know, in talking to his freshmen, there's teachable moments that you can easily point to for how to build on.
Falls behind Rodriguez 2-0, though. Rodriguez walked in his first plate appearance. Kimball with a strike. Gardner's saying he heard that it hit the bat. McKendry immediately asked Bussey at first if he went, which, did he swing or not, of course? It's tough to tell. All these Texas hitters wear that hand pad, so I can understand how the sound can be similar off the bat, off the hand pad. It's, you know, hitting a hard object.
And he's obviously, you know, shedded the pad as he's taken his spot over there at first. But as you mentioned, you know, that pad right there, he's part of protecting. But it definitely, there was a sound that was audibly heard by fans. And as you mentioned, you know, Coach Gardner, Coach Whitting right there too, saying they heard it, but that contact not ruling anything differently for them as it is a base runner for the Longhorns.
It's also the second time that Becerra has been hit. As Larson bats for the second time. A sweeping breaking ball for strike 1. So does that hit by pitch go on Cooper or Kimball?
I believe it goes on Cooper because he's the one that threw it. It's the difference, you know, the walk would have gone to Kimball, but Cooper, you're the one that pegged him.
High drive in the air to center. Broussard freezes in his tracks and now drifts back a bit. Makes the catch for out number 1. Cooper would have also delivered ball 4, though. You're the one that threw ball 4. The alternate scenario.
That's true.
High. Jackson didn't catch that one cleanly. He just had to kind of pop that out of the glove. So Mendoza reaches for the second time tonight, both by virtue of the walk.
And that, like you mentioned, first base was open. You were behind in the count. The walk there is not the worst, but 5 walks here issued by Cougar pitching in this one. And the Longhorns have been able to take advantage.
And it's been a bugaboo for Houston recently, too, those free passes. That's something that they're trying to improve at. That one not close, high and away from Cooper. Pack 0 for 2, but his importance of the game has been seen. He threw out Lalima at the plate in the bottom half of the 3rd. Kept the Cougars off the board with a fantastic throw. Outside, ball 2. Going to get a visit. Riley Jackson's going to go talk to Cooper. It'd be fun to watch the development and the growth of Anthony Pack. A run on a hit in 2/3 of an inning. The weekend prior to that against Kansas State, he gave up 5 runs on 5 hits. He's had 2 bad outings. Get rid of those 2 bad outings. Been pretty good, but if ifs and buts were candy and nuts. Any inherits a bases loaded situation. Feels like Texas is on the brink of breaking this open. Jackson Baker trying to prevent that from happening.
And this is an offense that has put up a lot of big runs and had big innings. And they've had a big inning here so far, and it's come without the contact. So if they can find a way to make it with one swing of the bat, they can absolutely change the tone of this game here.
It's cleanup man Casey Borba and an 11-pitch walk back in the 1st. Extended his on-base streak to 17 games, and then he flew out to left in the 3rd. Bases juiced. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
In that frame, but couldn't find the barrel they needed to capitalize and really deliver that, knockout blow.
Shady Perez to pull. Spin move this time. They're throwing the kitchen sink at Fields. But you see Mendoza shading up the middle. Just caught the pickoff attempt. Borba, the first baseman's a 1/3 of the way up the line off of first. High drive in the air, deep right field, way back onto the track where Duplantier will make the catch. Fields will tag up and advance to 3rd.
And we thought there was Oppo opportunity, on the ground, and he almost goes Oppo right there. A sky fly out to right field that we saw Duplantier settle under the brown warning track. Trey Broussard able to scoot up, but he had to sit there waiting, queuing off Cheese, the third base coach, letting him know when he could scoot on up.
And Perez driving it the other way, but caught at the track, 2 down. Helton now with a runner at 3rd, 2 away. Helton was strikeout victim in the 2nd, was caught looking.